Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
They'll run on first down. Benjamin, he'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Coleman. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From the 44, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. He spins free, and he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Ready. Check line 54, and it's getting it.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Mike 54.
2nd and 9 now. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, watch that. Watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, tight.
Operating from the gun. King.
Oh, there's some hoes. There's some hoes for that.
They worked this well upfield across
That's my pick. All
the
right.
gain of 22.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
54 Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Set, hut, get fucking glad. Mike 54. I don't think you got it, son. Ready. Mike ready. Mike ready.
Now King to throw on 3rd down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. D Ford with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visit.
Points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play?
Here we go.
They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. To throw is Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
I got this. Motion. Hey, check Mike. 1, Omaha. Check Mike 21. Hey, me and you all day. Bravo. I'm coming after you. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21 to the hunt.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Wow.
Picked off by Justin Coleman, and he will return this to the 30-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. They'll roll him out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 21-yard touchdown run. Where the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Just like that. Just like that.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Yo. What's good, bro? Touchdown, baby boy. Touchdown, baby boy. Let's go, bitch.
Score. It's a 49er touchdown. Gold to add the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. 21-0 our score after one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As we'll see one play before break.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Hey,
it's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
We need some more uses, bro.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another first and 10. Then he'll give it here to the running back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
One second.
Johnson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Looking to throw. King. Now the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. To throw is King. Throwing on 4th down. Looking deep downfield.
Oh, the catch. Let's go.
Right, intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams.
Let's go,
baby. Good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Johnson, the intended target. Certainly not what he was
pass for bullshit pass, dog.
Receptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning.
Yo, Trevor.
His rookie year.
Yo.
That's the NFL.
When do we advance to that league?
I think
tomorrow,
he's a guy in all the
or
commercials
Monday.
now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
I'll be so fucking tired.
Any teams left in that 24-hour league or no?
What 24-hour league?
You said you were making a 24-hour league.
Yeah, I never got to league. I started working a second job.
Okay, I see love accurate. Okay. See you love.
I started working a second job. I did join some other leagues, but I got
back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
That's why I barely go on like that. I work in 2 jobs.
From the gun, Benjamin's got it. And he'll be brought down.
They're my only day off, so I'm about to go to sleep in a minute.
I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Well, I have much of it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Operating from the gun. Love. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown. 49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And Pointer, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap, and they exploited it.
Gold with the extra point, and the route is on here in this 1st half. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Woo! Good fucking hit, baby.
At about the 23-yard line.
Man, I ain't even blitzes dude yet either. It's crazy.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Typically down to the 1st half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been with me for a while now.
We got, you see.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Okay, Jada took the Titans or whatever.
You know, take your time.
Right.
Half, you still got a chance.
So we got the
This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big time plays, specials.
We got the Dolphins
to get yourself back into it.
King to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Get it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
I'm listening.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
We got the Dolphins, the Raiders.
Trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moving away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
But hey,
I'd be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Raiders got to reverse that trade, though.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to
the 49ers trade when the dude did the computer trade.
Shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Here's Matt Weil now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. A big kick there. Call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
I'm opening my whole playbook with this dude. That's crazy.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench.
How you drop that?
Whatever do you need, you got it, because the way they're stringing things together.
All right, there you go.
Creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
H3, 2, 18, chopper, chopper. 28, Mike, 28. Here we go, Charlie. Here we go. Mike, 28. Tighten up.
To throw again. Love.
Deep.
And the Lions pressure too strong.
That what came in right there, too.
Well, maybe that can give them a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down.
Let him know. Mike, echo. Mike, 28. Watch the run. Mike, 28. Tackles.
From the gun, Love. 1:57
Come
to go.
on, man. That's a ball, bitch.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Oh, shit. Get him.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for
Cover. Get it, bitch. What the fuck are you doing, bitch?
Someone's going to take charge in the huddle.
Oh,
you know,
how?
Look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
Right there. Move. 10.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. D Ford able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. DeForest Buckner picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
My boy said, wow, sit your ass down.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
Oh, why do that?
There really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Back to throw. Love. This one into the hands of Hurd. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
No smart, no heat on.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Update now from a game going on in Pittsburgh. And it's the Browns out to the early advantage. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 27. And they start the second half with Johnson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And this one complete to Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Stafford, and the catch made by Johnson.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Stafford now to throw. He'll get this one to Galladay. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
To throw on 2nd down, Love. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This quarterback now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
And we saw the result, negative yardage. Looking to throw. Love. And seeing nowhere to throw.
He wasn't running over there, dummy.
Away from harm, incomplete.
Dumbass boy.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Mike 28. Mike 28. Okay. Recon 132 flight. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3. Stand go.
Operating from the gun. Love. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on third down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Escaping the pressure right. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jalen Hurd there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Goal able to take on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now,
that was losing me. Hold on.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Coming in, he realizes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason, and runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Now Stafford rolling to his right this time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that...
Yeah, the ball is knocked out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Throwing a snapper. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
How the fuck you get running with that?
Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Third and long. It's Stafford. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. D Ford able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They snap it to Stafford. He's going to look deep down the field. And Kenny Galladay, 38 yards, and the Lions are in for 6. Wow, talk about a big offensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
Wow. That way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a give right side. Benjamin. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Looking to throw on second down. Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you, because it seems to be working pretty well.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Opening week, certainly he didn't want to throw an interception, but the rookie got it out of the way. That's the first of his career.
Veterans throw interceptions week 1, week 2, week 3. It happens along the way. But you're right. He got it out of the way. It's over. The big thing for him is...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Quan Williams. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
I ain't the one, boy. I ain't the one.
The drive will start with an option going left. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Love. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure it out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Back to throw. Love gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game as his guys continue to pour it on. Gold with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see
that's mine. That's mine, nigga. That's mine, bitch.
Out of bounds.
Try again.
Only as incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again. Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. D. Ford, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Out of the gun, Stafford. Going up top. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quran Williams. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Good, baby. You're trying me like that, man.
3 interceptions in the game.
Well,
I really do this shit.
When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then gets it with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now,
can I get an interference, though?
First down, but it
can I get an interference, though?
He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Sorry. I'm still done.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gould able to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this two shall pass, this two shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 15 yards on the play, first down. Now a first down throw, Stafford. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And my goodness, another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Love.
Get it, nigga, what you doing?
But it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off the drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. To the end zone.
Interference like a motherfucker.
The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Love. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop prior to what will be an important 4th down.
So
I gotta get rid of you, bro. I'll tell you after, though.
You throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Stopped him in his tracks.
Yeah.
They'll run it with Coleman. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Benjamin. And that one blown up quickly. as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, Benjamin. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Mike, 44. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. Ready, go.
On 4th down, Love. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done.
And now here is another interception.
Go, 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 go!
And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing to start the drive. Love completes it to Benjamin. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Off the play fake. Love. And the pressure gets to him again. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
This is really caught them up.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Love. That's Samuel. Caught left side. So the victory here for San Francisco. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, but now I'm listening to you. So for San Francisco, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.